Meteorologist Chelsea Priest.
Well, looking at this map of the rainfall from the last 24 hours, it is clear to see why we ended up with that severe flooding in much of the Providence area. You can see that's really where those highest totals were coming in. We had spots with over 7 inches of rain. Now, the farther south and the farther east you went, not quite as much rain, but we have steady rain that's going to continue all day long today. So we're going to continue to watch for flooding concerns as we continue to see the steady rain and the runoff happening from all of that rain yesterday. Looking at some of the highest totals found, Cranston coming in with over 7 inches, North Providence over 7 inches, 5 inches in Scituate and Smithfield, 3 inches in Coventry, 2 inches in Cumberland. The airport yesterday picking up just over 2 inches of rain, which is as much rain as we've seen so far this month, still dealing with a deficit for the year. Storm Tracker radar shows you the heavy rain early this morning, mainly for our inland locations up through Providence County. More heavy rain through coastal Connecticut getting closer to us as we speak, especially to coastal Rhode Island, which again missed out on some of that rain yesterday. All of us under a flood watch for today until 5 p.m. So we'll continue to watch for those flooding concerns, and also a flood warning in place early this morning, and that's going to continue till 11 a.m. You never want to drive through a roadway that has any sort of standing water on it. You don't know how deep that water is. You may think it's just a regular puddle, but it may be a lot deeper than just a normal puddle. So you want to use extra caution on the roadways today. Not only, again, do we have the steady rain that's going to continue to fall across southern New England throughout the entire day today, especially this morning with some downpours. We're also, of course, dealing with the runoff. These locations picking up 5 to 7 to close to 8 inches of rain yesterday, and that rain continued overnight. It all has to go somewhere. So it's going into some of our small rivers and streams, and those are starting to swell. It's too much rain coming down too quickly for these spots through Providence County and parts of Kent County. Temperatures early this morning in the low 60s. We don't warm much from here. Our highs will only be in the upper 60s range, with that breeze right now coming in from the east, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Still pretty muggy outside, but a lot less humid than yesterday. And as we lose the humidity and we start to dry out of it, the intensity of that rain starts to come down a little bit as well. Because this morning we do still have heavy rain for our inland spots, heavy rain along coastal Connecticut. All of this continuing to filter into southern New England through the day today. It won't be until later in the afternoon and evening that we finally start to see that rain kind of start to taper off. But even tomorrow, some lingering showers. So as we go through things on your futurecast, you're looking at steady rain falling with some heavy downpours at times through the morning hours, into the afternoon, into the early evening hours. And then you start to see this about 8 o'clock, things starting to taper off a bit. Tomorrow stays mostly cloudy, but there's still some scattered showers around at times. It's not until tomorrow evening that we finally start to get rid of those clouds and get much brighter for Thursday. Another 1 to 3 inches of rain expected on top of what we saw yesterday. There may be some locally higher amounts where we get into some of those downpours, so we'll watch for that once again today. But again, can't stress enough, you never want to drive through a flooded roadway. Use extra caution on the roads. That steady rain continues all day today. Some scattered rain overnight with patchy fog and some scattered showers for tomorrow. So both commutes today impacted, potentially overnight travel impacted as well as rain continues to fall and those rivers and streams continue to swell. Temperatures outside today only in the 60s, low 70s tomorrow. The second half of the work week, sunshine with temperatures in the low 80s. Let's get a check of the roads.